Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm in an interesting situation at the moment. I've been out and about searching for some of the creatures that I don't normally tame. Things like the Ariano, the Arthropleura, Onyx and all the rest of that. I tried the caves and the caves don't seem to allow me to tame the creatures on Extinction. I suspect it's a specific Extinction bug. And I just got attacked, but looks like it might have fallen off a cliff somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is there. I spied something while I was rocking around. Yeah, there it is there. It's a 140 female Giga. And I've never tamed one before, but I plan on giving it a go this time around. So what I have with me is a bunch of metal gates and some bear traps. I'm going to try and see if I can get this thing stuck and try and tame it. Having never done this before, I don't even know what the minimum requirements are. But I have an inkling of this is how it works, but who knows if it's the actual way that it works. I've been told that I should probably leave a gap, otherwise the Giga will just not have enough room to be stuck. So we'll... What was that? No, it's bloody... What do you want? Go away. Everything's stunning me at the moment. Okay, so we get that. Of course, get interrupted again. By interrupted Dillo of all things. Alright, do you reckon that's going to be small enough gaps, yet not quite big enough gaps? Who knows if that's going to be good enough for a Giga to actually get trapped in. Right down there. Not letting me place it. Obviously need to be off the animal. Chuck a large bear trap down there. Don't want to pick it up. Does it take some time before it actually sets, does it? Ah, there we go. Right. I've never actually used a bear trap before. Yeah, where did the sucker go? Well, let's just try this. No, they're gonna waste my bear trap. Yep. You're in the way. Come on. Wrong weapon. Into the trap you come. Okay. Okay. Have we got it? Can it get out? There's bloody Rex coming down for me. Sure. I think you can do anything about me when I can survive multiple bites from a Giga? I think not. Alright, now the long haul begins, I guess. Don't you dare spaz out of that trap. Doesn't seem to make a difference whether you hit it in the head or not, does it? Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to spend the next however bloody long shooting this until it drops. Well, we're possibly in trouble. I haven't been hit yet. The meteor shower has begun. And I have no idea how long it's going to last for, but... oh, look at that one. I'm going over the top of my head. Last thing I need is for the Tamed to bloody get hit by a meteor. Or me. Going back to biting the fence, which is a bit weird. Does that mean that it's not running? Zero torp. What the hell? I hadn't anticipated having to do this. I've had to come back to base, and I'm crafting up a couple of better journeyman longnecks. Because my original thing was I was just out there taming creatures that I hadn't done before, like the Arthropura and things like that, when I found that Giga. But I just checked this torpor and it took no torpor damage at all. So I'm a little bit annoyed by that. I'm hoping now that when I get back... Did I get my helmet back on? No. Hoping that when I get back, it's still in the trap. That's going to be the annoying part, I guess. Alright, it's looking good. He's still in the trap. I was doing 26 damage before with the regular one. I'm doing double. I wonder if this is actually still going to work though. Because it's down to 0 torpor again. I guess we'll find out. Halfway. Hey! Oh my goodness. I think I started with about 300 tranks that time around when I got back. So about 110? No, 210. Now this thing's torpor is probably going to drop stupidly fast. Oh, it's not doing too bad. Okay. Thank goodness for that. Yeah. I think I know what was going actually wrong with this particular tame. You know, in terms of its torpor, I've turned on wild torpor drain to have a multiplier, and so when I was shooting this thing with obviously lower quality rifles, any gap between my shots causes the torpor to drop like a rock. I mean, you can see it dropping now. It is actually dropping very, very quickly. Have a look there. Yeah, so this torpor is dropping very, very fast, and if not, I've probably got like a 2 times or a 3 times wild torpor drain, and this was actually to cause the creatures to feed more often, and so their food dropping is actually going 2-3 times as well. And the whole concept behind that is that the torpor drain balances the food drain, which causes them to eat more often, which also then causes them to lose taming effectiveness more often. And so it's to try and counteract the fact that you might have multipliers on the taming speed, but then you end up with creatures that are always imprinted, or not imprinted, which always have high taming effectiveness. And so by having a higher food drain and a high torpor drain, it balances that out, and you end up having creatures that don't get quite as good effectiveness unless you use the high-end food. But the end result is that for creatures that end up needing, like this, where they have already got a fast torpor drain, that drain is already much, much faster and much, much harder to work with. Anyway, oh yeah, that's not going to take too long anyway. We'll just stop the torpor drain. Should have a Giga anytime soon. The main problem I'm going to have now is I'm going to need, I'm pretty sure this is a female, yes. So I'm going to need to get a male. I'm hoping the next time a Giga spawns it'll be a lower level. A lower level male would just be wonderful. Soon have a Giga. I have to say that it's probably one of the most boring tames that I've done to date, because it just took a stupidly long time. And I mean, sure, some creatures turned up and made it a little bit of a hassle because I had to stop shooting and kill the things attacking my base. The others apparently can damage metal, which was surprising. I haven't seen that before. But yeah, I'd have to stop, kill them, and then go back to shooting. But it's still, you know, over 200 shots. I haven't really found the biotoxin on this map yet. That I could have made some shocking trank darts, but yeah, without the biotoxin it didn't really help. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we'll have one of these soon. I want to get a male so I can do some breeding, and then once I can do some breeding I'll be able to use these in the boss fights instead of Rexes. which would be a bit of fun. I've never really used Gigas before. Alright. What did you get for stats? 145 melee? Really? Based on all my other creatures, that's really friggin' low. Problem is, I don't actually know what is good and what is bad. Maybe people could actually tell me. Chuck it down in the comments. If you've tamed Gigas before, what is a good stat for a Giga in terms of its health and its melee? I assume that it's similar to like the Wyverns and things like that. They do have a lower melee, but the amount of damage that they push out ends up being considerably high. Alright, well, that's really going to do the episode, I guess. I've now tamed myself a Giga. I'm going to go and find myself another Giga, hopefully a low level one, so I don't have to spend 200 bullets again, although I suspect that that's not going to matter. Get myself a male, and then maybe I can do some breeding. So maybe I'll do the second tame off camera, and then in the next episode we can do some breeding of Gigas. And try and get ourselves some Giga babies and maybe a small Giga army, and then go and do something like the Forest Titan. And that'd be pretty cool. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.